What's up, guys? It's your boy D Fresh in the building. What we're going to do today, we're going to go over Friday's game plan, the last day of the trading week. One last chance for us to get in our bag and dominate and be able to knock these plays out of the ballpark, get us a bag and celebrate on the weekend. So before we do that, though, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. All right, let's go ahead and kick this one off by showing some love to the homie Time to Recover. Straight killing the game over the last couple days. Yesterday, you smacked it out of the ballpark with Nvidia. Today, it's Coin, $1,000, 70% almost on the day. Good job. I am super duper proud of you. Keep grinding. You know I'm celebrating with you. Champagne bottles in the air. But I want to take a moment to just highlight. Look at the contract date. Tomorrow is the 27th. He said, no, I'm going to buy time just in case things go left and bought next week's contracts. Guys, just because you buy farther contracts does not mean you have to swing this thing. You can buy next week contracts and you up 70%, sell. You get up out of that thing. That's $1,000 profit. You live to see another day. We don't know what tomorrow is going to bring. Can it pump? Maybe. Can it drop? Maybe. Don't like those risks, especially when you got that kind of profit right there. But I love it for everybody that's thinking about swinging and really don't feel comfortable swinging with this particular environment that we have been dealing with the constant not knowing what tomorrow is going to bring. This is the way to do it. Don't buy those 1-2 day contracts. Give yourself time with the intentions of selling when you get profit. See profit, take profit. Protect yourself with time. Time to recover. I love it. Man, that's so crazy. Your name is Time to Recover. You buying time. I love everything about it. Keep grinding, my guy. Let's get it. All right, let me calm down. All excited about that win you got. But all right, family, let's go ahead and get to it. Let's see if we got anything that will rock the markets come tomorrow morning. Let's go. All right, family. As you see, tomorrow morning, all eyes will be on that PCE index at 8:30 a.m. This is definitely a report that can change the movement in the market. If Wall Street isn't favorable, it's gonna come down. If they are favorable for it or with it, we're gonna get that rocket ship to the upside. And then at 10 a.m., you got consumer sentiment. So these are a couple different things that we need to pay attention to if we are in a play. If it's futures market, but at 8:30 Eastern time, when all this other stuff, you know to stay away from it. If it's 10 a.m. and you in a play after the market opens up, then you know what to expect around that timeline. All right, let's go ahead and get into the charts. Let's go ahead and look at our big money maker coin and see what this one is doing. As you see, they hit these tops up here at 382.10. I told you guys, this has been running up. They have been running up for a couple days. Expect a pullback. Wall Street, they like dropping this thing down so they can get an entry before they boom it up to the next leg up. So if you are playing this play and you hung on to this play, which, man, they gave you so many areas to take profit out. But if you are holding on, you need to see this get back to that 382.10 level. They can do that. Their next area of interest is going to be at 385. That's just going to be a magnet for them to go to. That 385, expect them to pull that thing back somewhere around that 385.20 area. Pull it back to, they may even go down to test that 379 before they try to rock it back up. Family, the test and retest. They need to get to that level, come back, expect the pullback, welcome the pullback before they go back and test that area, the retest, and boom it to their next session. That's what you want to see. To the downside, they're sitting at 370, 360 right now. So they definitely had a nice little pullback once they hit that level. On a pullback, you want to see them open up somewhere around this level right here, 369.70. If they they can do that right there, your next level is going to be 365.90, and then boom, 362.15 will be in play. If you really want a nice move, look at 360.70. If bears start showing pressure right there, they're going to smack this thing all the way back down to this 355 level. So don't anticipate it. Play what you see. Play the price action. Play the charts. If the charts is not giving you that break, you don't get into puts. If they are not testing and retesting this section right here, this 382.10, you don't want to think about getting in the calls. If they down here, you don't want to play with that because they're going to premium burn the heck out of you until they break that area right there. Once they break that area, then they're going to try to boom it to the higher stuff. Newbies, beginners, where y'all at? Let's go ahead and get to some of our regulars to see if we can have one more last chance to knock something out of the ballpark before we close the weekend. They're sitting at 1870. This is ticker symbol HUT. If you are a bull, you need to see them open somewhere around 1890. If they can do that, next level up, boom, you got 1905 on deck. They break and hold that. The next level up is going to be 1920. They can get above that right there. They can keep pushing this thing up. This is going to be a bearish supply zone in here from 1905 to this 1920 area. The bears will try to smack this back down, but if bulls can manage to secure that level right there at 1920, they're going to continue to run. To the downside, you want to see them open somewhere lower than this shelf right in here at 1845. They can do that. Next level down is going to be 1825 and routes to this stuff down here at 1785. There you go in that one right there. Advanced traders, y'all come on up. I got a couple for you. Nvidia will be the first one. They're sitting at 155.20. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see them open higher than these middles right in here at 155.80. They can do that. The next shot they're going to shoot is right back to those highs at 156.55. But check this out, family. You should have known this play was going to come down. Look what you see. I always say, look that way. Look to the left. You look to the left, it's going to tell you the story. That would have immediately, look at those towers. Look at this tower. Look at this tower over here. You see that right there? That's a double top. Forget the wicks. They always like to fool you and wick out of that area right there. But if you line this stuff up right here, that 156.50 area, you knew we was ready to pull back down to the lower stuff. Now, if you are a bear in this one right here, you want to see us open somewhere around 154.80. If we can do that right there, they gonna try to shoot they shot. You got this stuff down here, 154 even, and then boom, you got 153.30 on that and routes to the lower stuff. So if you are playing this, I would draw my line. They can start closing above 156.75. I wouldn't even be entertaining calls right there. They would need to break through that, consolidate above it before their next mission to the upside. That's just a little tip for you to pay attention to, and you can do this with any play that you get into when you trading during the daily session. Next ticker up is going to be ticker symbol HOOD. Let's get it. They're sitting at 84.55. They ran this thing up. We got hit. If you looking at price action right here, you always look left. You know that they were ready to run into some danger. They coming back down. I expect this play to start off pulling back down tomorrow unless data pop us back up. This would be considered a double top. Innocent into proven guilty. They would need to break and hold above 84.80. They can start doing that, then we got that 85.25 level coming up. If you are a bear, you want to see them open lower than this area right here, 83.65, because a lot of people ask me, hey, Fresh, how do you figure out your levels? How do you get so pinpoint accurate with your levels? Paying attention to candlesticks. That's all I can tell you. I have learned to master what these candlesticks or what these formations are trying to tell me. And I see that this has hit that double top. It's going to come down. So naturally, Yeah, if I'm playing the downside, I know it's going to come down to this area right here. As you see, once it gets to that area right there, it's going to form a double bottom. So if I'm playing puts from that double top, I know I want to get out somewhere before it gets there. I like to get out 20 cents before it hits my area of interest because I know it's going to come to this area, and a double bottom means it's a bullish demand area where the bulls are likely sitting and they're going to try to rocket that thing back up. I always say innocent until proven guilty. I think it's going to be a double bottom. So again, I'm going to treat it like it's going to be a double bottom, innocent until proven guilty. If it start breaking through my next area of interest, then it's time to get out of that play. You set your stop loss. You can't be 100% right 100% of the time. But what separates the great traders from everybody else is how well you manage your stop loss. So there you go in this one right here. Big baller shot callers, where y'all at? I got a couple for you. I'm just trying to make you guys sharper and trying to help you guys along your trading journey. That way you can be able to see this on your own, pull up the chart and be like, oh man, I see that's happening. I see a double top, a double bottom happening. And you know, man, that's a good entry. I can get in right there and ride that thing back up. This works in the 5-minute time frame. It works in the 15, 30-minute. I just prefer the 5-minute. To each his own. Let's get it. Where you at, Tesla? All right, and Tesla sitting at 325.70. If you are a bull in this one, you want to see this thing get back to this 329.40 area. If they can do that right there, boom, you got 331.95 on deck. To the downside, you want to see them open lower than 323.65. If they can do that, you got another area of interest at 322.55, and then boom, you got 320.40 before it just really get bad. Consolidating above this 332.20 area, they can slow press this thing all the way to 338.40. So that's just something to pay attention to. You start seeing that, those areas of interest violated, you know how to react. Next ticker up is going to be SPY. They're sitting at 612.15. I said if we broke 610 area, we was going to ride up to 1270 or something. Bulls was going to attempt that trip, and that's exactly what they did. Time ended up catching up on us, but you see they were en route to smack my level up here at 612.70, but we got all the way to 612.35. So that was a nice ride up if you was able to catch that breakdown at 610. But if you are a bull, you want to see them open higher than 613.05, because once they get to my area at 612.70, that was going to create some issues. Bears was going to try to smack that thing down. That it's a small supply zone between 612.75 and 13.05. We break 613.05, we going to start riding up to the higher stuff. That will put 615 in play. To the downside, you want to see us open lower than 611.05. If we can do that right there, next level down is going to be this stuff down in here at 610.60. Then boom, you got 610.30. That's going to be a little demand zone right there. 610.30 to about 609.95. They lose 609.95. Boom, we coming down to 608.15, 608.20. So there you go. And that play, last but not least, guys, I know I done took enough of your time, but I just want to throw one more in there. I was teaching a little bit, kind of got lost for time, but again, I'm just trying to help you guys become sharper traders. QQQ, let's get it. To the upside, they're sitting at 546.50. If you are a bull, you need to see them keep doing what they doing. You want to see them open higher than 546.70. If they can do that, 547.30, they break and hold that area. Hello, 550, you gonna see it. To the downside, you want to see 545.70 open up. If they can do that right there, you gonna see this little run down all the way down to 544.40. Next level down is gonna be this area right here, 543.60, and then Boom, you got 542.95 on deck. All right, family, that's all the tickers I have for you today. But hey, can't wait to see y'all tomorrow morning. One last chance for us to show out before the weekend is over with. You already know I'm going to be right beside y'all grinding throughout the whole session. So I done took enough of your time, but hey, if you like sniper tight, level to level, periodic breakdowns of your favorite tickers, SPY, Nvidia, Tesla, Palantir, Hut, Hood, Nike, go ahead and tap into the Discord. The link is in the description above. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that like button below. Subscribe to the channel. That way, anytime we drop a video, you get the notification. And as always, we grinding. Good luck out there, and let's get it. Boom.